Hello, my Biafra friends. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the very channel you know. Anywhere you are in the world, I am blessing you and greeting you in the name of God. Yes, it shall be well with you because you are following and, doing the right thing to do. Fighting for freedom is not a bad thing. Yes, it's not a waste of time because how long you are in slavery will tell on everything about you. But a day in your free land, a day in your free land is the beginning of life in you. And that is how it is. So we are not wasting our time here. There's this sabotage that is uncovered a very serious one, as if Biafra army have been divided into two. We know there's this Igwe Butus of a person, and there is a major Biafra Liberation Army, and there's the other side, the other part, the other people. You can see their picture here. All we are fighting for is Biafra. And no individual is greater than Biafra. No group is greater than Biafra. All right? All we have and we know is any strategy you have, let it be for the interest of Biafrans. Let it not be your personal interest. So I think this is a very good finding by Emmanuel O. Remigius. Who did this? Pastor Van Van Van, the trusted one. Before he goes out of track, let him be, notified. So that if he's doing it selfishly, he should retract his steps and, redirect himself before it is too late. I want to leave the video so that you understand what I'm talking about. You understand? So, dear friends, please, let's go.
What attracted my attention is when I look at the thing that Butuzo was complimenting on. This thing goes against the ethics of freedom. This thing written by Chiamaka Adere. I don't know if there is problem there because no one have briefed me anything. I don't know if there is problem, but this thing is very bad. This is his write-up. Please, let us read together. I, Pastor Van Van Van, adore the number one General Butuzo. Anyone close to him should tell him that I remain a humble and loyal soldier in his army. In his army. I don't know if Biafra Republic government in exile have divided into two. If you people have divided into two, you people should tell me. Butuzo don't have any army. Butuzo serves the Biafra people. Please, no one is bigger than Biafra people. Let me tell you people the truth. You see all these things that I come here to talk, and this, nobody is bigger than Biafra. Ojukwu was not bigger than Biafra. The internal leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, is not bigger than Biafra. He is still serving. If the army have divided into two, you people should let me know. Someone draw my attention to this write-up this morning. And I told the person I don't know anything. But I told the person what got me is the write-up here. Now look at another one. I am the only one that eulogize you. I am the only one that eulogize you. He should put this post down and make apology to Biafra people. This is not all about personal interest. This is personal interest. If you people or the Nigerian government is penetrating, you people should let us know, please. If the Nigerian government is penetrating all of you, you people should let us know. I do not see anyone's face in this Biafra agitation. This nonsense write-up must be pulled down and apologize to Biafra people. And the commander, Royce or Butuzo or whatever your name is, look at what you are complimenting here, and I have to bring another one. Let me bring another one. If you people are showing public madness, it doesn't end with you people. Let me bring another one. This one. This one says, Royce and RCA are brother. Whatever it is, it has been settled in-house. Peace, move, and more also. I have taken down some posts I made out of anger. Appreciation to Prime Minister. So when you are angry now about the movement, you can make any post, please. I do not understand. What is it that we call sabotage in this very struggle? What is sabotage? What is an act of sabotage in this very struggle? If anyone in the Biafra Republic government in exile is hearing me, this thing is giving us concern. Is giving us concern. And we're going to let you people know the fact. I do not see anyone's face. What I come here to preach is undiluted truth. It doesn't matter how far you change the narrative. Emmanuel Oremijus doesn't see anyone's face. If I finish doing program here, you can run propaganda for all you care, but I don't see your face. Now, let me finish the reading, because this is the first WhatsApp that I could open this morning, because I really love the brother. He draws my attention often and on. Not only him, but his informations, he's decent, conversant with information. So when I wake up and see many WhatsApp, I have to click on his own. The first WhatsApp that I opened, and it was this thing. I immediately replied, telling him that I don't know anything. Telling him that I don't know anything, but I am worried about this particular write-up coming from this particular. Somebody should not tell me this thing. I'm replying to what is in public. This thing have been in public. I said, do I tell you I'm working for Biafra Republic government? I mean, I'm an independent media. So don't tell me rubbish, please. If this thing is made open, we have to act open. As I am, I don't have permanent friend and I don't have permanent enemy. Please. This thing was written, somebody draw my attention to this morning. And you are telling me, it is left for the Biafra Republic government in exile to put things in order. Settle this particular thing. I love this, our brother, Chiamaka Ajere. He have put in more effort. But when we see things like this, and we do not speak, that means I am one-sided now. When I see things like this that bothers me and don't speak, that means I'm one-sided. Thank you. Ebereze Kwesele. Okay, it is Chiamaka Ajere versus the things that we are posted online. But we don't like this, please. Let me go on to the post. Respect to the commanders. I respect Commander Butuz and Chiamaka Ajere for their efforts. I always respect them, but this particular thing, it is when I see it, and I am now hearing that it have been settled. But this particular thing, this particular write-up, I don't like it. Because we all can make one-sided comments, one way or the other. It is when I know that the thing that Chiamaka is responding to, and many of us that doesn't know what he is responding to, will also misunderstand this particular write-up. As someone who draw my attention to it, misunderstand the write-up. It is someone who draw my attention. And that is the only WhatsApp that I have opened this morning. I don't know if another person have drawn my attention to it, just because I'm running down to this very program. Let me go to the main program that brought me. Two most lovely government agents, which is number one government agent is Mazen Namdekano. Number one government agent is Mazen Namdekano. And the second government agent is Simon Eba. And I will let you know. And I will let you people know what I mean. When Mazen Namdekano started, he went to, what are they calling them? Ndineri Boga. He went to Ndineri Boga na USA. They laughed at him. They use him and eat burger. And by the way, somebody very close to me is recently kidnapped at Abuja. He was going to Abuja. He was briefed yesterday. He was going to Abuja and he was kidnapped by herdsmen. It was yesterday that I was briefed. They were calling 10 million. And my own younger brother, price 3 million. And I heard that the guy is paying them. And they appreciate him and told him, well done, to pay the remaining. When Mazen Namdekano started, he went to Ndineri Boga in USA. They laughed at him. He told them that Ndi Fulani Abiariona, they have arrived. They laughed at him. They told him, oh, go and do this thing. When Mazen Namdekano started, it was geared. They wanted to hurriedly do everything because they see the speed at what Mazen Namdekano was going. So they were pushed hurriedly. That was the reason why you see during the COVID-19, they pushing what are they calling them? Some the Fulani to come down with trailers to come down and perpetrate evil. We saw all of those things. Ask yourself, why are they not now? During the COVID-19 2020, prior to the, is it 2020 COVID-19? Yes. Prior to the launching of Eastern Security Network. Yeah, 2020 COVID-19. Prior to the launching of Eastern Security Network, 2021. Ask yourself, why are they no longer coming? But the people that Mazen Namdekano wanted to save, all these criminals masquerading as Eastern governors, we are the ones running down. They are the ones running down to people, telling our people, oh, Mazen Namdekano is the cause. Mazen Namdekano is the one doing Fulani. They use every criminal they can find on social media. Where is Tony Nadi? Many of you have not asked yourself. Anyone very closer to him that was telling you, oh, those Fulani herdsmen are mad. It is the same people telling you about freedom that created it. I have confessed as I escaped death 2019. Yeah, 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2019. When Fulani herdsmen attacked the motor which I am in with my 2 children. 2019. So it's not all about, oh, Fulani. If you have not seen the menace, you will not understand what is going on in Nigeria. The people that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was trying to save, we are the ones running around everywhere telling the people, oh, don't mind him. Oh. It is him that created the Fulani herdsmen. There is nothing like a Fulani herdsman anywhere. They were sharing these things. Many people were buying the ideas that it is those who came to save you that created the Fulani herdsmen. Many people were buying those ideas. Does it change the fact that Fulani never attack your communities? Does it change the fact that the people in Enugu State bears the brunt of Fulani? Have it changed the fact that even in Anambra State they bears the brunt of Fulani? Even those who are helping the Nigerian army today telling you that it is not a Fulani. Fulani, it is not Fulani. IPOB. Oh, Simon Ekpa has become the real criminal. I can remember one of them, which I used to mention his name here, but for this thing that I'm saying, I will not mention his name so that he will keep on, even if he's a Sabo, but let him keep on doing what he's doing. When it gets to the turn, Sabo Yakoyo. He told me, right in particular, not any other person, me. He told me that in this Anam, Fulani people have almost taken over. Fulani people almost take over this Anam. Aguleri and Otuocha Anam. According to him, he said, if not that he stood up and geared the people, they wabunaha, and that is the reason why they cannot come. That previously they run helter-skelter. They come in, they buy their children. He told me, they come in, they buy their children. Is it IPOB that is doing it? Is it the Biafra Republic government in exile that is doing it? The answer is no. No one among them was doing it. But they called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu government agent. They said that it was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu who is a Fulani man. That the work that Fulani was doing, it was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They used every avenue. They raise up soldiers of justice. Today, you can't find them anywhere. It is now that Simon Ekpa, they have seen Simon Ekpa, they are trying to raise many groups. That is the reason why you see the son of Wazirike is launching Chief George. Go and ask Wazirike, all this time that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is nowhere to be found. Why is he not showing all his launches? Immediately he saw that something is going on again. He have started march parade. Oh, we have a launch Chief George. We have launched this. After saying and confessing to the Biafra people that he surrendered Biafra because his commanders surrendered. He have no option than to sign. He confessed it with his mouth. Now, after signing, I told you people that he was contracted to keep on shouting Biafra, 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 because he knew that immediately he stopped, many people will descend on him. They raised soldiers of justice. They raised Tony Akpaamunade. The work of that one is to claim whatever Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing. They will say, oh, Tony Nnadi is the one doing it. Oh. He is the one claiming it. If you can't find soldiers of justice today, and I will tell you what happened. The same people in DOS are the same soldiers of justice. Yes. Go and look at what soldiers of justice was saying, and then look at what the criminals in DOS are saying. They are one. First, government agent, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Second, government agent, second government agent becomes Master Simon Eba. That is second government agent. Second government agent becomes Master Simon Eba. And I will tell you how and why. When Master Simon Eba started, they said, oh, he was contracted by Tinubu administration. He was paid 2.7 million. 2.7 million. They used the lying anonymous. Those of you believing in the nonsense that anonymous is putting outside there for you people, you are dreaming. What those criminals does very well is to backdate. When they see trending issue, they will go to their post of 2 years or post of a year, which they posted about their scamming game. They will edit it and then post the thing that is happening and then screenshot it. They wouldn't share that particular thing to you. They will never share it. They will only screenshot it, then repost it and then tell you 2022 Anonymous said something like this. That is what they do. Criminals. I caught them red-handed. Those criminals backdating posts for you people. Ask them to share what they are telling you. After I exposed them, I saw that I am glad to know that a lot of people listen to this very program. After I exposed them, I saw their this thing drop, their comments and their this thing hell dropped. I am glad that I exposed those criminals. They live in backdating post. That is what they do. That is what they do best. Backdate their post and to deceive people. They use the anonymous to tell you, oh, Simon Eba is a criminal. They backdated their post and screenshot it and repost it. Those of you people say, oh, anonymous said, prophesy this thing. Oh, hey, now it is happening. And who is the anonymous? Chena Samwoshi owns the enterprise. As I was briefed, he owned the scamming because it was someone who led me to know the connection one-on-one and told me that he hired those foreigners that I'm seeing are hired. It is the criminal game planner who is doing it. They told you Simon Ekpe is agent of APC, agent of Nigerian government, destroying. Fast forward to this day. The same government agent, the people who then told you that his government agent is helping the government, which he is the agent, in order to hold him and in order to say, oh, this government agent is destroying the livelihood of the government. According to Akunawai, she told you people that, according to Akunawai, she told you people that he's a frontal lobe, a back lobe. What is the name? Infiltrator. Fast forward to this day. The person who told you that somebody is an infiltrator is now helping the government, which the person is the infiltrator, to give the government power and now say that these are criminals. He is now giving the government, that is your electorate official, they are the government, right? The power to choose and negotiate for the IPOB. The government that never become part and parcel of IPOB. She elected them in her state of ideology to go and do it. Two most notorious and lovely government agents in Biafra struggle. If this is an act of government agent, please, I would proudly become a government agent if the act of being a government agent, the definition means that you stand for the people. Where your people are is where you are. Yesterday, the PM was in France, hosted by Adadi Oramma and the French people. By the way, she's doing well in France. Fantastically well. Despite the fact that she's a woman. Many of you people doesn't know the mental trauma in this very struggle. Everyone that you see on social media equally have mental traumas. But what makes it more and more beautiful and difficult is the ability to stand it, the ability to wave it. All of us on this very social media, we are humans. Blood runs in our veins. But what makes it more fantastic is the ability to stand against all odds. Mental toughness, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu teach. And when we were in volunteers, they call us dead bodies. Anybody, if you are deep in not the volunteer that you people did when volunteer have not started volunteering. Not the people being deceived by somebody called Juliet. That they do volunteer, she collect their money and run away. And tell them, oh, you're a provost volunteer. It didn't matter too many scams in this very struggle. Some people will just go and open, they will sleep and wake up with their boyfriend and open anything. If you are in volunteer, and let me say, if you attended training, you are referred to as dead body. Dead body? And I know the reason why I am emphasizing on this particular issue. A lot of people stand tall, form dead body, become dead body, Bako, just because they want your own freedom. But guess what? Why you were sleepless nights calculating how Biafra will come, some people are spending sleepless nights calculating how they will milk your own money. Your own money. I am a money religious. And that is the reason why they, all of them, in this very business of milking the Biafra people and defrauding the Biafra people with shackles, telling you underground. Government agent. First government agent, we have not forgotten how Mazen Nnamdi Kanu became government agent by you people. Soldiers of Justice said he's a government agent. Don't mind him. He's working for them. Even though that they went to kill him, they continued. According to soldiers of criminals created. Don't you watch foreign movies? Some people will be acting very strong as if they are fighting for you, but they are the ones killing you. They are the ones doing this. They are busy telling you how foreign movies have portrayed Mazen Nnamdi, have shown the secret of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But they are the ones crying at the end, why is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu fighting against Nigerian government? All these things happened during Mazen Nnamdi Kanu time when he was around. It happened. And that is the reason why we, accepting that Simon Ekpa have become government agent like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and we all have accepted to become the same government agent, which they have become. Not the type of government agent those calling them government agents are, but the type of government agent that stands for the people and freedom of their own people. That is, if that is the definition of government agent being paid to stand tall. And by the way, I applaud the sufferings of everyone in this Biafra agitation, right from up to tall, right from Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafra Republic government in exile officials, down to the Biafra de facto government. And I have to say this, please. The information that I have this morning, now that I'm doing this program, I am comparing all these things because what I have here, what I had, the information that I had was a different information. And comparing to this write-up that I read here, let me equally remove it. Comparing to this particular write-up that I have here about our dear brother Chiamaka Ajere, I became angry about the write-up. I was thinking if the government is being divided. I became very, very angry. And now I have been cleared that it's just something with this thing. I tender my unreserved apology to Chiamaka Ajere and the person involved. But next time, you people should know how to settle things amicably. Because all of us on this very social media, I'm telling all of you the fact. Nobody is smiling. No. I'm not laughing. Many times, if I tell you what I passed through, you too, where they sleep in your sleep very well, wake up. Do you know the mental trauma in this very struggle? Do you know the act of not being with your families? It can push somebody to go into depression. But I waive it. Sometimes people will be, I see your children the other day. I do. Do you know? Sometimes I became very stubborn. Jargon. I show you. The act is not here. And we wouldn't wish to be seeing such on social media. Please. I applaud their sufferings and their contribution. Pastor Vam 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 and Butozo. I applaud their contributions towards this very struggle. But this very thing is better off social media, please, to avoid creating unnecessary tension. I love you all, please. Let me continue. What's the time? How many minutes am I in this very program? I don't want to take it too many or too much of times. Let me continue, please. Today in Biafra struggle, what you see happening to Simon is exactly what happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. What you see happening to Simon Ekpa is exactly what happened. 110% of what happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started, people called him criminal. Wazirike spread falsehood that he is a criminal working for government. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, against all odds, against every sabotage, against every insult, the same way Simon many of you don't know that the template Simon Ekpa is following today is the same template Mazen Nnamdi Kanu followed. Yes, I'm letting all of you know. If you know the early beginning of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, how people call on Radio Biafra, early beginning. I'm not talking about when the preaching have penetrated. Early beginning. people call him to insult him. That no buregundi masop balagaso. Because it was what Uwazirike told everyone. Uwazirike went as far as telling them that it is because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that he is suffering. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu collided with Nigerian government. The same thing that the DOS are doing, telling you that Simon Ekpa collided with Nigerian government. But before the people that Uwazirike lied to, that it is because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that he is suffering. Before all of them, Uwazirike did something. Uwazirike kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, beat him up, naked him, they peed on him. Uwazirike called the same SSS. Then they were called SSS. And, it was under Buhari that we started hearing DSS. DSS was not under Nigerian law. There is no department called DSS. It was under Buhari that we started hearing DSS. They were SSS. It was those people that Uwazirike still tell that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a government agent. It was before them. He beat Mazen Nnamdi Kanu up, naked him, then lock him up in the same people, with the same people he lied to them that he is the agent. So what is different from what they are doing to Simon? Simon is a government agent. We have heard that. In the time past, it had become like a national anthem. It had become like a national anthem. Anyone who is supporting Simon Ekpa is supporting ravaging of Alibo. We have heard that in the time past. Because in the time past, we heard that anyone who is supporting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is supporting the ravaging of Alibo. The same people who told us that is now telling us, oh, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the only one that have the Igbos at heart. He is the most civil person. After his kidnap, they are now testifying to us that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the most civil person. So we can never be deceived. I am 30-something years old. In my mid-30s, not early 30s, mid-30s. So I understand the language when you people goof. I watch the languages that you people use on social media. It is the same thing. No particular difference. Government agent that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu became by Uwazirike, it is the same Uwazirike who locked Mazen Nnamdi Kanu up in the same government. And it warrants the Eze. Many of you don't know that the father of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have to go to Uwazirike and beg him because they went to DSS. DSS said that it is Uwazirike. The Eze have to go and beg him, Chief, please. Chief, release him. Chief, please. Chief, please. Uwazirike Chineke ya boyoku for killing and ravaging our own land. It is Uwazirike that is the father of modern day betrayer, Judas Iscariot. Many of you don't know the attack against Simon Ekpa is piloted by the same Owerri boy, Uwazirike. Uwazirike is the father and the convener of modern day Sabo. If Ajoni is learning work where Uwazirike is. If Ajona is learning work where Uwazirike is. I don't want to call him Emmanuel Ifajona. His name remains Ifajona. And it was the same Uwazirike who wanted to testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The same Uwazirike. It was the same Uwazirike that wanted to testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Not only Uwazirike, too many of them that are in the US today, they were working directly with Nigerian government. Because when you go to what Hope Uzodinma said, down to what Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Hope Uzodinma laughed at Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's boasting, IPOB is the biggest mass movement. IPOB cannot. He told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, those your boys collect money from me. Or have you people forgotten? But after the kidnapping of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they told you it was Simon. It's Simon, those Mazen Nnamdi Kanu boys, that was collecting money from them. And they told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that they will shock him. At a time, the governor of Ebonyi State told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that those who surrounded you work for me. Wike even told him, Wike in one of his Umahi, told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that those who surrounded him work for him. So did Simon Ekpa surround Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. Two most lovely, powerful government agents. They call them government agents. And I love this. I am beginning to love government agents. If standing up for your own people is government agent, I wish to become a government agent. Or don't you wish to? If speaking in protection of your own people makes you a government agent, why don't you happily be the government agent? Why don't you? I am a man Oremidius. From here, with the love in my heart. Before I sign off here, I have to once again apologize for the information. But at the same time, please, especially Maazi Chiamaka Ajere, your post, many people see, so far you are in government, Biafra Republic government in exile. Many people looks up to you. Many people. And what you wrote on your social media, even though you are making this thing, being friendly with your own commander, mind how you write, because too many people are going to find it the other way around, as this one find it and started drawing my attention.
Yes, this advice is very timely and very good one. It is better we nip evil in the bud. We nip it. Stop it early before it spreads out. That's how sabotage starts. That's how growth springs up and fighting one another. When you have inward or inside division, it doesn't really work. All right. So you see, when the DOS fought Simon Ekpa, they didn't stand, because a house that fights itself does not stand. Truly, they failed. Now they are silent. So please, let's move on together to get this Biafra. And God will be praised at last. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.